I don't know what it is. Welcome back to our big broadcast, coast to coast. Border to border on iHeartRadio. 50 plus AM FM stations across the country and around the world. iHeartRadio as well. Oh, well, we switched the microphones. Or I switched the microphone, we'll say. I was watching last week when we had Star Maker Bolin on for Christmas with Bolin. And I noticed the microphone, the way he had it pictured and the way he had it moved. Now, of course, the way the light hits this, it covers up the logo. See? The only way you can see the logo is if I do something to cover the light somehow. And I'm not going to turn on my video lights, so we've just got the desk light. So the desk light, maybe doing that. Look at that, the desk light. But that is going to start a fire. We don't want a fire started. I'm a fire starter. It's a fire starter. Or something. What is that? What is going on here? You can do that? I don't know. That screws with my monitor. Okay. Things are starting out well. JiggyJaguar.com, Jigman Freud. Well, my Facebook spies. Here's the deal. Since I was probably, I don't know, 2001? Year 2001? 2002? I have been getting reports. I get random reports from people. People that I don't even know, people that I didn't even think even cared about what goes on in my world. But everybody is always looking to sell someone out. I've noticed this. I don't know why, but they do. Everyone always looks to throw somebody under the bus. And I honestly, I don't know why. I have not a clue. Well, last week, we had we placed a challenge to the tough guy, to the Pink Panther, Burgess Francois Martin, Burgess Jovan Wife Beater, as we're commonly referring to him on this show. Burgess Jovan Alleged Wife Beater. I don't know. I like BJ. I do. I like Burgess. I think he's very talented. I think he's misguided. I think his ego gets in the way a lot. Oh, I believe his ego gets in the way a lot. And at some point, his ego's going to get in too much of the way for this. And he's going to have to take my challenge. Because he's going to have too many people in his ear saying, you just got to get in there and shut Jiggy up. And all this stuff. At some point, he will. He's a big tough guy. He's a big tough guy on social media. He's a big tough guy, as Mike Game would say, out in these streets. I don't know what that means. So here's the situation, Mr. BM, Mr. Burgess. I got another screenshot here from somebody the other day. Apparently somebody by the name of Donnie Henderson posted on his wall. I didn't get this from Donnie, because Donnie is a loyal servant of Burgess Martin. I like Donnie. I think Donnie gets used and abused, not by Burgess, but by associates of Burgess. People talk all sorts of crap on Donnie. I like Donnie. So, you know. I think Donnie's a good guy. And he posted on Burgess's wall and said, you should copy that, put Danimal or Lenny on it, and send it to them for Christmas, ! LOL. And it's a Santa who looks like that he's been doing the same kind of, we'll say, supplements as my good buddy John Anderson. weekend, John. Because if he was doing the same kind of supplements as John, Santa would be bigger in this photo, or in this drawing. But apparently, the caption is, it comes from something called Dirty Biker Ed's motorcycle page. That sounds like a questionable news source. That sounds like a meme factory. And I'm wearing my kitty shirt, by the way. My Christmas kitty shirt. We'll move the mic. That made it worse. Okay. Can I go over here? Can I go over there? My Christmas kitty shirt. Okay. And it says, I'm here to hand out coal and ass whippings, and I'm all out of coal. It's making reference to the Rowdy Roddy Piper movie, They Live, where he goes, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. It's a good little quote. Originally, I think that was a... I remember seeing a documentary on the movie or something where Piper said that was just an ad-libbed line, and they kept it in, so... But now I guess it's a Santa meme. And Santa has got his boot. Uh-oh. It's not on his neck, for those of you who have been paying attention the last couple of weeks. It's not a boot on his neck. It's a boot on his chest. And Santa appears to be holding candy canes, which have been fashioned into some sort of hook martial arts weapon. I'll be getting nasty tweets and emails from people telling me that they're something. They look like oh, what the hell is that the Grim Reaper has? It's not a shillelagh. Who said shillelagh over there? It's not a shillelagh. I'm pulling my best Ed Till. I'm talking to absolutely no one in the room. It's a shot at Eddie Boy. Another piece of garbage. Mr. Satellite Beach, Ed Till. Big Star, Ed Till. Star Station Screen, Ed Till. But it says, I'm here to hand out coal and ass whippings, and I'm all out of coal. And no one left a comment, but two people went over and did my favorite, which is the... Donnie, of course, went over and liked it. Which I would hope that he would like it because he posted it to Burgess's wall. So that's good. The other one is, of course, our good buddy Mr. BJ, who put in laughing emoji face as his reaction. So, here's the deal. You're still a big internet tough guy. He's still a big internet tough guy. Take the challenge, buddy. Let's do it. Personally, I think you'd sell a lot of tickets. Because there's a lot of people who want to see me get my ass kicked. A lot of people want to see me get my ass kicked. See, this is going to be a problem, the way the new mic's set up, because I talk with my hands. I'm like Trump with the bigly. Only I don't make up words on this show, and there's no alternative facts here. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what this means. I don't know what it means to play us out. It's a Bill O'Reilly reference. But apparently, still no word back on if the challenge will be accepted. Personally, I think we need to do this. I think we need to sell some tickets. I think a boxing match. I think a kickboxing match would be great. Muay Thai, I think, would be awesome. Imagine if we did a Muay Thai match. He could elbow me to the head. He could just crack me across the head with a forearm shiver. Or knee me right in the abdominal area, and then I bend over, and then he hits me with an uppercut. Imagine all that. He could pull the old Marco Huas, and he could kick me in the legs, and he could run away, and kick me in the legs, and run away, and then at some point my leg is so damaged I can't stand anymore, and he runs over, and he pop knots on my head. And he's carried off, and it's a gigantic parade And his ego, my God, if we did a boxing match, kickboxing match, or MMA, and he beat me, his ego would be absolutely huge. Because then he would be getting websites to do stories on him. People would be throwing him parades. People would buy him so many free drinks and alcohol at bars across the country. He would literally have to get a brand new liver. He would consume so much alcohol. The Facebook friends would be maxed out. He would have to open a Burgess Jovan Martin 2 account. I don't know if it would do anything for his business, but his ego would be boosted because there is a lot of people that can't stand me. But I'm starting to find out there are a lot of people that can't stand him. So, who knows? I think we'd sell some tickets. I know we'd sell some tickets. And no matter who the promoter is, whether it's, you know, the boys, or the Mangler, or hell, Joe Wilk up in Manhattan, Rickles, whoever put this thing together. And I'm sure at some point someone would come up with some money. I think someone would come up with some money to pay us. I have no use for money. Everybody knows I can't stand money. I try to spend it as fast as I get it. But he would love it. He would get paid. Here, think about this. He would A, get paid. 2, he'd have a huge ego after he beat me. And 3, he'd be the talk of the town. Everybody and their brother would love him. Oh my God, you kicked Jiggy's ass. Thank God you shut him up. So, but that's that this week. We're gonna take a timeout, and when we come back, we will continue rocking and rolling around the Christmas tree, whatever that means. How do you rock and roll around a Christmas tree? I don't know. Doesn't matter, does it? I don't think it does. So, I'm going to take a break. Merry Christmas. And we'll be back here in a few moments. Here on our big broadcast.